Good morning children, welcome to online biology class and today's topic continuation of crop production and management. In the last session we already discussed about the protection of crops from weeds, how we are going to be protected and what are the types of weedicides are there. We already discussed about that and some traditional tools are there to pick off the weeds from the crops. We already discussed that the trowel and harrow are the two tools to take to plug the weedicides. Weeds are nothing but the unwanted, undesirable plants are growing along with our main crop. With that plants we cannot use it and it is using the nutrients from the soil, not on the crops. Yes, and again we discussed that some two chemical weedicides are there that are nothing but 2,4-D and MCPA that we discussed in the last session, and in this session we are going to be discussed about the protection of crops from pests. Pest. Weeds are the plants. The plants, unwanted plants, we may call it as a weeds. But pest is an insect. The pests are coming from the animals, different types of insects, and the termites. The crops are going to be harmful by the help of termites, animals and insects, causing the pest diseases to the crops. The crops can be attached to the bacteria. These crops are going to be, how it is going to be cause diseases? By help of bacteria, virus or fungus. These three are the more creative and these three are the only going to be cause the infection to the crops. Whether it is going to be infect the leaves or roots or fruits. Maybe anyway it is going to be infect and causes the diseases for the crops. That you may call it as a bacterial diseases, viral diseases and fungal diseases. And next, some of the diseases are there for the crops. It may be cause the bacterial wilt. It may cause the bacterial disease to the crops. Yes, and one more other one is leaf curl in cotton. In a cotton plants, you may see the leaf will be wants to shrink, curls. It will bend into down or upwards, but the leaf shape is not there. That you may see in cotton plants. Are that the virus which will be attached to the plant? We may call it as a viral diseases. The virus is attached there. That's why we call it as a viral diseases. And next, rust and smut of wheat. When you observe some wheat crop, the leaves are having some rust, blackish or yellowish, and the leaves of the grass is turned into yellowish or pale golden color. At that time, it may cause the fungal diseases. Fungal diseases to the crop that you may see in wheat crop. And next, blint of potato. Blint of potato means the potatoes is going to be spoiled in the soil itself, and when you are seeing up, the potato will be normal. When you cut it into half, inside some blackish layer is going to be spoiled. That we may call it as a blint of potato. That example, this is also fungal diseases. Yes, these are some diseases are going to be attacked to the crops. Bacterial disease, viral disease, fungal disease. Yes, and some for the sugarcane also thicker diseases will be formed. And for tobacco also the diseases will be occur more. Yes, to control these diseases, we are going to be add some pesticides. We are going to be added the pesticides. What are the pesticides we will see now? Yes, a chemical substance used for controlling and destroying. A chemical substance used to destroying and controlling the pest. Controlling the pest is known as pesticide. Is known as pesticides. Yes, a chemical substance which is used for controlling and destroying the pest on the crop is known as pesticide. These pesticides are two types. What are the two types we will see now? Insecticide rodenticide. Insecticide and rodenticide. Insecticides is going to be perform their activity on insects, and the rodenticides are going to be perform on rats. Yes, the rats also more are there in the crops. Why? Because the rats will be to eat the crop. That's why the rats will be more are there in the fields to eat the paddy, to eat the grains, to eat the roots. Yes, some lizards will be there and some insects will become to eat that. The rats will be there. Mostly the rats for eating grains only. The rats are there in the fields. Yes, there are some insecticides. We discussed about insecticides. What are the insecticides chemicals? Yes, the insecticides chemicals are BHC. BHC, and one more the chemical is nothing but the DDT. These two all the insecticides are very well known insecticide where the farmers are using nowadays. BHC, benzene hexachloride. Benzene hexachloride. And DT and DDT, dichlorodiphenol, trichloroethane, Yes. BHC, benzene hexachloride, DDT, dichlorodiphenol, trichloroethane. These two chemicals are nowadays the farmers are going to be used in our fields. And next, rodenticides. What are the chemicals to kill the rodenticides? Rodenticides are nothing but rats. They want to kill the rats. What are the chemicals? Zinc, phosphate or warfarin. Zinc phosphate. These two are the chemicals are going to be used to kill the rats in the field. That is about the insecticides and rodenticides. and we discussed the bacterial infections also. Bacteria, virus, fungal infections also we discussed. We discussed pesticides, and next one more is there, fungicides. To kill the fungus for the crops, we may use the fungicides. These are used for destroying fungus. Many copper salts. Here we are going to use the copper salts and zinc salts. We are using to kill the fungus on the crop. Copper salts and zinc salts we are going to be used to kill the fungus on the crop. Yes, and this is the use. These are the normally all are using that purpose. Nowadays we are using more. And next, we use, I told you, protection of crops from weeds and protection of pests. These pesticides are nothing but chemicals. It may be cause some advantages and disadvantages also. Now we are going to see the advantages of pesticides. How many types of pesticides are there? Insecticides, rodenticides and fungicides. These three are the chemicals we are using to control the pest. And next, I am going to be telling you about the advantages. Advantages of using pest. What are the advantages of using pest? The food is going to be here. The insects are going to be killed, and quickly the pest is going to be quickly killing the pest. Quickly killing the pest and gives yield fast. And gives yield fastly. To use it the pest control. No, now the insects are not there on the plants to eat that. That's why it is going to be giving the yield very fastly by the crops. And we can store it also very fast. And some disadvantages are there. What are the disadvantages by using the pest? We are having some disadvantages. We are using continuous usage of these pesticides. Losses fertility, and next it may be the pest resistance power is also going to be reduced. Resistance power of pest. Resistant power of pest is going to be reduced. Why? Because continuously you are using the pest control chemicals now. It can be make a habitat and it cannot be lost their nature to eating the field. And next, it may causes the water pollution. Water pollution also. And it may causes the death of animals. If any earthworms will be there at that time when you are spraying these pesticides, the earthworm maybe cannot be feel as a comfortable. The earthworms may be died, and that's why our scientists newly founded that the scientist wants to be free of chemical fertilizers. They want to stop the chemical fertilizers, and they are going to be try with the biological chemicals, biological pests, and pheneromes. Pheneromes are nothing but they are using the eco-friendly bacteria. They are using, and we discussed that rhizobium. In the last class we discussed that the rhizobium bacteria is an eco-friendly nature with the leguminous plant, and it is going to be helpful for the nitrogen fixation. Yes, right? Like that, eco-friendly nature containing bacteria, they are going to be collected and they are used for the pesticides to kill the organisms. Yes. What are the bacterial, biological pest? Biological pest means from the natural resources, from the natural manure, they are going to be collect the biological pest. And next, pheneromes. Pheneromes. These pheneromes are eco-friendly nature. Eco-friendly means it is not going to harm to the environment. It just kill the pest and it is going to be mixed up with the soil. Like that, the scientists are going to be do the chemicals to control the pest. And some of the natural methods are there to control the pest. Some natural methods. To control pest. What are the natural methods? The first one is by crop rotation. And the second one is by introducing predators. Yes, these two are some natural methods they are going to be performed nowadays. What are the natural methods? By crop rotation. Generally, some pests will be added to some crops only. I told you the cotton plant is added to the viral diseases. No, now today this time you grown the cotton. That cotton pests are there in the soil. You can change the crop. At that time, that pest cannot attack the other crops. Like that, we need to be change the crop rotation. One time we should grow paddy, and next time we should grow groundnut, and next time we should grow the pulses. Like that, the pest cannot be added to the other plants. Like that, we need to be change the crops. That is by crop rotation. And next, introducing predators. Here, the predators are nothing but some type of insects can be eaten by birds, and some animals will be eaten. Like that, some birds nest. Birds nest. You need to be create near to the near to the your fields, and at that time it will be helpful for the insects to eat by the birds. And next you should be create the near water balls near your crops, small 10 to 15 water balls you should be created. The birds will come and eat that insects and drink some water, and next day again the bird will come for eating the insect and drinking the water. It will be taken a habit to eat the insects from the crop. That is the some natural methods to control the pest, that is crop rotation, and next by introducing predators. This is today's session. In this today's session we discussed about the protection of crops from the pest. There are three types of pest controlled chemicals are there. Insecticides, rodenticides and fungicides. And advantages and disadvantages also we discussed. And next we discussed about the crop rotation, and by introducing predators also we discussed. This is about today's session, children, and tomorrow's session we are going to be discussed about the harvesting, winnowing and threshing. These three process tomorrow we are going to be seeing in the next class. Thank you children.